Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Chill Sunday stream. We're back here today with more Monster Sanctuary. Hope everybody's doing well. I see I got a message here for chat from Doug here, who says Sunday streams in this economy? More likely than you think. Il says, we live, finally. A koi, I still need to get a koi in my party. Shark says, let's go. Wait, you don't have a koi in your party yet? Don't you get given one? Shark says, let's go. And Il says, fire. Okay, I want kois in this economy. More likely than you think. True. I want to remind everybody to switch over from top chat to live chat so that, What do you mean, spoilers, Il? I did that last week. You're further in the game than I am. Hello and welcome, Jaylit. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. So yeah, everybody, if you could switch over from top chat to live chat, be appreciated so you can all talk to each other and not just me. Also, getting it out of the way right now. Hope everybody's willing to do the like, comment, subscribe thing, all the YouTube algorithm things that helps things grow. Let's see, logistical stuff. Hoping for videos this week. Looks like the thing that was causing noise is no longer an issue. Now it's just a matter of me getting time to write. So, hopefully that happens. Also, hello and welcome, Zero. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. What else? Il says I might have missed it. From the stream or from the game? Shark says talking to each other in this economy? That's real. How can you have time to talk to each other when we're working 80-hour weeks? Doug says, wait, people talking to each other? Since when? Chill from the stream. Alright. Let's make our way in. Alright, where were we up to? We were exploring the ancient forest and we were exploring the magma caverns. Shark says, why are they communicating with no profit incentive? That's the height of good questions. Why even do anything if no profit motive? Zero says, the state may try to take everything from us, but they will never take talking to others from me. I refuse. But the question is, Zero, why are you not charging people to talk to them? That would be the most efficient use of your time. Can't take away talking with people from me when I don't do it in the first place. You tell him, Doug. You tell him. Alright, how's our party doing? I have done nothing in the game since last time. So... we're just gonna make our way to the next area. You need a tiger? They are very friendly. I have to catch a Grummy still. I've heard that this one, Basuki, is actually pretty good to get. So I might try to take some time today to get one of them. Oh, I already know how to get a Grummy. But Shark is the one who taught me how to get a tiger. Also, there's a Grummy right here. But one of them's a Tanuki. I am getting frustrated at my lack of Tanuki egg every time. Every time. Did we ever figure out if the Monster Sanctuary was for monsters or by monsters? I think a little bit of both. Why do I need Tanuki eggs? So I can have a Tanuki? No, I don't have a Tanuki yet. That's what I'm talking about. It's not safe to go alone. Take the Tanuki egg. Ooh, it's a shiny Venomoth. I mean Magma Moth. Definitely not a Pokemon reference at all. Bye-bye. Dark shifted, not shiny. Everything is shiny. If it's not the standard version, it's shiny, okay? That's the rules of Pokemon. Which is what we're playing right now. Clearly. Doug says, to be fair, I don't think you could make a monster collection game without a Pokemon reference even if you tried. I got a dark shifted Magma Pillar egg. And a regular Druid Oak egg. What about Digimon? Do they reference Pokemon? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know enough about Digimon. But probably. Wait a second. I saw that. I saw that. Alright, let's keep exploring the ancient forest. How do we get up this way? Red gem. Pokemon probably references Digimon. What about skill points, ill? Why don't I spend them? Because I don't need them right now. And because if I had to sit here and spend them, I would have less time to explore the game. So I can spend them when I'm not in a stream, or if I need them to change my party up. Chances are I'm gonna reset them all anyway by the time we're near endgame. So it's not like it's that important. Some of the monsters that you find in Monster Sanctuary can change into a completely different form. Would you like to know more? Yes. In nature, this occurs through the lengthy process of metamorphosis. However, the Tree of Evolution can speed up the process. You'll need a certain item to make a monster evolve, a catalyst. Each monster with evolution needs a different catalyst. Present the monster together with the catalyst at the Tree of Evolution to change its form. However, be warned that your monster will lose many of its abilities and features on evolution. Generally, an evolved monster is stronger than before, but you might not like the changes. So it's absolutely okay to not evolve your monster if you don't want its abilities to change. Sometimes, keepers come to me and bring me catalysts that they found when they have no use of them. There's no reward in it, those keepers just want somebody else to get something out of it. Usually I don't even know exactly which monster these catalysts are for. So it'd be interesting to see someone figure out which monsters can evolve thanks to these catalysts. You travel a lot, don't you? You must see a lot of different monsters across the sanctuary. Recently, somebody came by and gave me this magical clay. I can give you a small hint at least. This clay is from the same river as the monster that needs it to evolve. It's said that if you rub the monster's back with this clay, it'll grow into a large dragon-type monster. This is the Tree of Evolution, the most important monument of Monster Sanctuary. Would you like to know more about the history of this place? Yes. It was here that the war between the first keepers and the kings of the old world was ended. Right under this tree, a powerful spell was cast that brought all of the other areas of the sanctuary into being. The ancient woods are the only area that was once part of the old world. Everything else was created by magic. They say that the lands of the old world were struck by powerful earthshakes as a result, but at last there was peace and the monsters had a land of their own. Ever since, the Tree of Evolution stands as a symbol of change and the potential of bond between monsters and keepers. Darwin Tree. How to get an evolved Minotaur? Well, you find a Minotaur stone and you evolve the Minotaur, and then it becomes a not Minotaur. An individual monster's name is important for a successful bond between keeper and monster. If you like, I can change one of your monster's nicknames. It will still obey when you call it by its new name. No. Yes, a not Minotaur. A Megatar. Monster Sanctuary, it's obviously a tree sanctuary. We'll skip evolving for now. I'm pretty clear that the magma, the magma pillars, croissant becomes one of these big ones. Ooh, it's light shifted. Well, that's not good. I now have a light shifted magma pillar egg. Honestly, at this point, when it comes to light shifting and dark shifting, I may end up trying in my own time to go for getting as many as possible of all the different varieties, but I'm not going to be doing that on screen, and if I already have something hatched, I'm not going to rush to hatch it unless I need it for my team specifically. I'd rather hold on to the eggs till near the end, where everything will be 2 levels below max when I hatch them. But I'll hatch anything new if we get one. Like, we already have Druid Oak, but our first one was light shifted, so I hope that makes sense. I did get corn. Hail, Keeper Lancer, be warned. Past this point, the goblins have taken over the ancient woods. There must be a new goblin king, otherwise the goblins would never work together like this. It's odd, why does it happen now? It's almost as if something or someone is behind it. I need a second key. Where do I get this second key? It do beat the goblins a lot, though, you know? I don't know why the goblins be doing that. Oh, okay. Got it. That wasn't so bad. Doug says they're all killed by the Goblin King because they kept writing scenes about how the Goblin King was very smelly. That would do it. I mean, that stuff happens all the time. Shark says, can't believe people are still monarchists these days. I can't believe that it's even considered to be a good idea. It is unfathomable to me that we, in any way, shape, or form, think that a single ruler in an authoritarian fashion could ever be a good thing. There we go. That's what we need. Monarchists in this political climate, it's unfortunately more likely than you think. Oh, look at the little guys. They're just doing their goblin thing, being goblins and hanging out. I don't want to fight them. I'm gonna do it anyway. Goblin Brute and Goblin Hood. It's Goblin Hood. They're just trying to steal from the rich and give to the poor, right? Weak to physical attacks. I might have to switch my party up for this area. I don't know if they're monarchists. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch my party up for this area. Cat Zerker needs to come back into the party. Oh my goodness. I do not have the right party for this at all. Who has physical attacks on my team? Teeth has tackle. I can bring Teeth in, and I can swap Foxy in. Yeah. I think we're in much better shape now. And now we have you tackle. Have you tackle. And then you have you slash. Wow. Hello and welcome, Jaguar. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Always glad to see the kitty in a box emote. Come join us. Goblin friends? Apparently not. Apparently Goblin's trying to murder our bases. That didn't go too bad. 2, 3, 4 sets Goblin's ears. That should be enough for at least 2 more elixirs. Hold up, bro. Don't be taking Goblin ears. What the hell is wrong with you? He's gotta be the one that angered the goblins, huh? Another one of you? No, you're the same one as before, aren't you? Yeah, don't deny it. You're the one who defeated the Minotaur champ. Well, and it did quite a fine elixir on that one too. To turn it. Darn monster keepers, you're all just simpletons. No eye for the bigger picture at all. Monsters aren't your friends. You pretend to be their guardians, even though you're actually their jailers. And for what purpose? Just for this illusion of peace and order? You have no idea how they could be used as tools for anarchy and chaos. Man, hate to tell you, but, no. I'll let loose my monsters on you and show you how, tremble before Ostains. No. Ah, crap. Anarchy, don't threaten me with a good time, says Shirk. This isn't good at all. They're starting off with the Goblin Warlock, so I'm gonna want to probably eliminate that as fast as possible. So let's start off with Teeth. Let's go with... Tiger and Boxy to start off. We'll start off with a Glory Cast, and we'll ignite the Grummy. Use Life Wire. We're gonna have you ignite the Grummy again. We're gonna have you use the Slash. That's really bad. We'll bring Lily back row. The music do be going hard though, I'm not gonna lie. Grummy's down. I have a very bulky team right now. Heavy punt, ow. Okay. I'm just gonna keep... I just need to keep Tiger going. Heal with Lily for charge stacks. I already am. Lily's switching between the charge stacks and doing damage. I feel like I just created a team that's basically a wall. This is what I was concerned about. Mad Eye coming and debuffing us further. But... Ooh, Teeth. Poor Teeth. We'll be okay. Fortunately, Mad Eye is very weak to magic. I think we just take out Mad Eye this turn. Hello and welcome, Duke. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Yeah, pretty sure we won this fight. Even if Teep goes down here. Duke says Sunday is chill. How's all your Sundays? Going pretty well on my end. I'm somehow tanking this Goblin Warlock party. Goodbye. Oh man. That was a good fight. How can this be? Oh, of course, you have the Spectral Familiar on your side. Without it, you'd be so much weaker. Anyway, just because you defeated me doesn't mean I gotta come with you. This is why you'll never win. Is that eagle... Did that eagle get changed from... That's not the eagle's normal color. Is that dark form or light form? Who's that stranger? What's up with that weird, ominous getup? Dark shifted eagle? Okay. He's the reason why the goblins are acting up. Oh, I guess it's time for me to run. Quick, after him. We should hurry up as well. We can't let him get away with that. Okay. Start off with Glory Cast. We'll do Tackle. And Slash. Oh my goodness. Tackle, heal, flash. Life wire, heal, slash. There we go. Actually thinking, considering that they're at the front, maybe I should be using beating. I should probably be using beating. Get more combo up. says, I am a most notorious Duke. It seems, had someone who knows me in real life and degrowth referred to me as Duke yesterday. A few people have now, even though I literally have a name tag with my birth name on. That's funny. You're more Duke than whatever your other name is now. I feel like that happens a lot with online names. Shark says, this just in, Tara beats Cup. Doug says, we have a frog, a cat, and a yeti. This is just the Discord at this point. Glory cast. Tackle. And slash. Hello and welcome, Glory. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. That's not good. That is very not good. I lost my primary attacker. But at least I took out one of theirs, I guess. This is just gonna be a long fight, but I think I'll still win it. Yeah, I know Cat Zerker's a glass cannon, but I have two party members that are supposed to block those attacks and didn't. Shark says, are there any shark monsters? Stay tuned to find out. Doug says, all monsters are sharks if you believe hard enough. I got a goblin brute egg. The one I have is what? Goblin miner? I have a goblin miner, yeah. Alright, so we can hatch the goblin brute egg. Apparently a full top goblin team is pretty good. I've heard that. I don't know if I'm running that. But I believe it because they seem to resist magic, and a lot of the powerful monsters in this game seem to be magic related. So I kind of believe that. Yeah, let's do it. Goblin Brute gets hatched. What do we want to name this little guy? He carries a little club with him. And a little shield. Roll 2. No. We're not doing that. Zero says, every time monsters Pokemon have a humanoid shape, it makes me uncomfortable. I can imagine why. Not a pro, obviously a cop. Class traitor. Come on. We're not gonna be mean about it. This one's on our side. We raised this one. So what's this one called? Officer class. Mr. Class Trade. For podcast. It's a goblin brute, so how about we go with the obvious one? Jaguar says, I'm gonna go AFK for a bit, gonna be sewing. I hope your sewing project goes well. We're gonna go with Brutus, since you all are in a silly mood. I wish there was a way to see which ones you'd hatched before. I know that you can hatch multiple of the same and sometimes create effective parties with that, but it would still be nice for like a collection point of view to like know which ones you haven't hatched before. Brutus is cute for that goblin. I agree. I saw someone hatch 3 blobs and name them moral support. Am I missing a reference with that? Doug says I didn't know I was 3 blobs. Oh man, you can be 3 blobs if you want to be, Doug. Your 3 main monsters were OP, so they didn't need the other 3. That's fair. I need to become teeny tiny to get under there. Or reach it from the other side? Question mark? Yeah, it looks like there's an upper path. Okay. I don't think I have somebody who can cast water. So, not really a point in opening that yet. Since I need one more elemental. So down we go. An upper path in my Metroidvania? It's more likely than you might think. Who uses electric? You do. Two hazelnuts. Let's see if we can ignite these. Hazelnuts are the best kind of nut. I'm trying to think if there's any other type of nut that I prefer to a hazelnut. Where's that sonar? Speedrun strat. And we've opened the path back into the magma chamber. Looks like we still have more ancient woods to go. Cashews are pretty good too. I agree, cashews are amazing. Or didn't we hit a dead end here? Right, we were trying to find the shard. Choose monsters for this. If we're down here, I gotta switch back my party. Aren't cashews the things that are draining all the water from California? Yeah, that's why you don't do, like, things that are super intense in terms of, water intake in the middle of California. Also, Tiger looks like he's gonna die next turn. Duke said, oh, that's even worse. Almonds taste like sand. Why destroy the environment for that? What is... You don't like almonds? Almonds are lovely. Strong disagree with you, Duke. No, they're not gross. You just don't like them. That's fine. Do not insult the almond, though. Lovely tasting. They're overrated. Compressed. How? I need an almond defender. I can't be the only one. You pronounced almond like salmon? 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 Shark said, since COVID, have you all thought about how weird it is to blow out Kent? No, I can't say I have, but I also can't remember the last time I blew out candles. Thank you, Zero. Zero loves almonds. Doug is like, Tara about to drive over to Canada to fight you for this. I might. You never know. Shark says, I've never had any nuts. Okay. Bill says, I like almond and dark chocolate candy bars, but they're hard to find. Isn't that literally what a is it Mounds or Almond Joy? Isn't that what an Almond Joy is, pretty much? Zara says, in my family, candles are a trick to get you to put your face near the cake so they can put your face into it. Power move, honestly. Inventory. I wish there was a sort by not hatched before. I don't have a glow fly, right? Yeah, I don't have a glow fly. So we're about to hatch one. Neat. What's this little one's name? What are we gonna name this little guy? Duke, we're no longer friends. How do you not like coconut? Shark says trail mix is just candy with obstacles. Zero says, Duke, I don't think you would like any of the foods I make. Yeah, no, like coconut milk, coconut oil, coconut is a big part of the little flakes of coconut. Like they're big factors of like my cooking. Jaguar says, I did a double take on that comment, Duke. I'm gonna name it Nightlight. Duke says can't even remotely handle the smell of coconut in the same room. Don't know why, it just tastes and smells vile to me. Like I'll spit it out. Have you been having rancid coconut around you? Ew. Duke, have you both been having nothing but rancid coconut? Cause the smell is sweet and flavorful. Allergy is totally okay and forgivable. I'm not, if anybody has an allergy to things. Like, I have an allergy to hazelnut. That doesn't stop me from eating hazelnuts. But I also get it. Like, it's a very, 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 very mild allergy. I'm not, like, trying to offend anybody who has an allergy. But not liking the taste of coconut is very strange. Maui did do a lot of work to give us coconut shark. Zero says, PSA, make sure none of your food is rotten before eating it. Il says, I can't stand finding out something has coconut flakes in desserts. Il doesn't like coconut either, no. I am so shocked by this. I didn't know anybody could not like coconut. Duke says, I also live in a place where coconut is quote-unquote exotic and imported. No, I literally cannot understand how somebody doesn't like coconut. Joel says, my whole day is ruined. My day has been ruined by finding out two people that I have friendships with don't like coconut. Nightlight is very disappointing. In all seriousness, enjoy what you enjoy. That's more coconut for me, but like, I don't get it. Duke says, most nuts and coconut, I have offended people trying to share food this way plenty. Zero says, I don't get it either, Duke, but I support you in your dislike of coconut. I don't know if I can support anybody's dislike of coconut, but, you know, I don't get it, and that's okay. I don't need to get it. I'm not the arbiter of morality when it comes to coconut. I mean, you don't have to diss it. Like, also, you're just being rude to the coconut. Like, it's okay not to like it. Just stop being rude to it. It's a sacred plant. It's a sacred thing. A lava blob. Joke says, all coconut haters will be shot on sight in anarchist society. Zero says it's a staple to a lot of tropical cultures. Exactly. And that's kind of where I'm coming from also. Like, it's super, super important and super useful. Like an absolute staple. The shark says the anarcho-police will force coconuts into your food. We're not forcing anybody to eat coconut that doesn't want to eat it. I'm all for people not liking it, because that just means more coconut for me. Jaguar says when I was younger, Papi used to cook mariscos in cocoa all the time. I used to get ill from the smell and thought it was the cocoa that was making me sick. Turns out I'm allergic to shellfish and love cocoa. That's actually a really cute story, Jaguar. Now you're just being shellfish. Apparently, if Jaguar was being shellfish, Jaguar would die. Duke says for me it's more than just like, it's like eating sand when I eat nuts, and coconut is like sand that isn't clean. I don't know why, it's just a weird way my brain treats it. That's so strange to me. I mean, I'm not doubting you at all. And again, like, to each their own. I've never heard of that. Jaguar says that Papi used to get cocos for us and would whack them open and would sit and eat the meat with a spoon. That sounds so good. Zero says they would cut it open, chop the flesh, and you could add lime and hot sauce. Yes, that's perfect. That's amazing. Duke says some people taste soap when they eat cilantro too. I am convinced that anybody who tastes soap when they eat cilantro doesn't have working taste buds. I know it's a genetic thing. I'm not trying to, like, actively dismiss people. But I don't understand how they taste soap when they eat cilantro. I do not get it. I don't ever want to get it. Cilantro is very yummy. Also, we're gonna hatch a lava blob. What are we gonna name our little lava friend? I'm gonna name you... Duke says their tongue is literally different. Jean, yes, I'm aware, Duke. I'm aware. But also they don't have proper functioning taste buds. I just realized I missed a letter. A spelling mistake, the most unforgivable mistake. No. No. Truly is unforgivable. Any last calls for a different potential name for this little creature? I feel like that's the perfect name. Going once. Jaguar likes it, we're good. A runestone shard, we found it. Nice. Now we're able to have Will check that out, but first... let us keep exploring. Obtained silk. I feel like I can make this if I... Why do I ignore the dragons? Because I don't want to fight the dragon. They're too cute. But I should probably fight it. I can't make that jump yet. I bet you I could. I bet you I could. Doug is gonna head out for now. See y'all later. Well, thanks for joining us, Doug. But don't I want a dragon? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You bet me 3 coconuts that you can't. Ill, I'm just gonna take the coconuts because you're gonna waste them. Choose monsters. Let's go this. Let's go with Lily Tiger Boxy. Coconuts can be used to make fake horse trotting like Monty Python, but you need to be on the migratory path of swallows. That's true. That's not the best. Jeez, I really need to... Oh, that's not good at all. Not only did I almost lose, I didn't get what I wanted, which was the dragon egg. Also, yeah. Jaguar says, joke's on Il and Tara, because I took those 3 coconuts and made some curry already. That sounds so good, Jaguar, come on. You make coconut curry? That's amazing. You're gonna want those dragon eggs, by the way. Yes, I'm aware. I want all the eggs, sir. Zero says coconut curry is so good. Duke says most Thai curries have coconut in them. Yeah, which is delicious. Like you mix coconut milk in, and it's like wonderful, wonderful treat. You should already have the koi, Il. I'm telling you, like, if you've beaten the Solar Temple, you have a koi. Yeah, you just play the game. How do you not have it yet? Have you not done the Solar Temple? Have you not gotten shifting yet? Don't you have, like... How many hours do you have in the game, Il? You shifted your main using an item. If you shifted your main, then you have the capacity to get a... You should already have the koi. Why did you restart a game? Yes, it comes from an egg. It's probably in your inventory. Why do you always restart your game? Oh, hello. Don't mind me, I was just puzzling over these strange statues. Just look at these blob critters hopping about everywhere in the sanctuary, don't they? But who builds statues for them? You must have seen these statues in other parts of the sanctuary too, right? Get this, nobody has any clue of what their purpose is. If you ask me, the whole thing seems fishy. If I had the time, I'd investigate it. Ask around the sanctuary. Duke says, I understand restarting. Sometimes you just want to start from the beginning. No, I get that, but like... wouldn't you want to restart after you've experienced the game? Especially if you just got it there, kind of thing? Shark says, in quotes, what do you mean you don't have a koi? It came free from finishing the Sun Palace. Quote, I don't know, man. I have the oldest Sun Palace known to man. Quote, bro, I beat Sun Palace day one. You have a koi. Il says, no, I get frustrated at something in the middle of the game and wish I would have done something sooner, so I just restart it from the beginning. So instead of I mean, it's not like there's anything blocking your progress or blocking you from doing it. So instead of solving the issue at hand and accepting that things were different than how you would have liked, you just restart. I'm genuinely trying to understand. Like, it would bother me the whole game, says Il. Like, I mean, but in Stellaris, Duke, that makes sense. Because in Stellaris, a mistake you make at the beginning of the game can have long-term lasting impacts on the way you play the game. In this game, there's nothing stopping you from correcting the mistake, from getting another egg, from replacing the thing, from grinding more money. And those would often be faster than having to do a, 15-hour reset of everything that you've done up to that point. That's why I'm a little confused. There's no permanent consequences. Duke says, but it's so inelegant. No, it's far more elegant. Il says, true, I also didn't know that the first time I played it. That's fair, which is why I restarted the second time with that knowledge. I don't understand. Wanderer, there's gotta be some smart fellow who studies those blob critters. I bet old Burin, that old blob farmer, can tell us more. We should visit him again sometime and ask him. Il says, like, reset stones and things like that. What do you mean, reset stones? Duke says, the look on Terran's face. Shark says, what does elegance have to do with it? Yeah, it's not like we're performing something that has to be perfect. And part of the elegance of the journey is making the mistakes. I still don't know what a reset stone is for. What is the reset stone for? I didn't know what they were for. You get to read. Oh, you're talking about the skill resetters. Yeah, they cost 300 gold. And you can completely reset the path of your monster. Also, your monsters hatch at the highest, at 2 levels below your highest level monster. So you can just redo and rehatch a monster so that you're able to, what's it called? So that there's the ability to basically hatch your monster at endgame so you can get the entire tree that you want. I also didn't use any items the first time around. What's wrong with that? That's actually a good thing. I'm so confused. They help you get 5-star champions easier. Okay. But then you can fight the champions as many times as you want. You have an unlimited set of tries at the champions. So just equip items and then reface the champions. I'm with Shark here. I can't do the perfection thing. If I had to get everything perfect in order to, like, I won't enjoy the game. Duke says, I know it's a weird thing, but for me there's a certain joy in making no mistakes when one gets made. It eats me more and more until I get upset enough to restart when I play. That sounds really like a hard thing to, like, not be able to handle making a single mistake. Like, Bill says you have no idea how many characters I made for Pathfinder. Jaguar says it sounds like Terra is about the joy in the journey. For others, it's about making a seamless run-through. To me, it's not just about the joy of the journey. It's... I get it when it comes to... No, Shark, do not even. Imagine starting over on Sea of Thieves. Do you know how many mistakes I've made on Sea of Thieves? I can't. But each time you start the game is essentially starting over in Sea of Thieves. Like, you're always starting from scratch. On some level, right? Like, you're always starting at a base level. I get it for a game like Stellaris, where it's like you're trying to craft a certain civilization, you're trying to create a certain outcome. I get the idea there. I don't get it with a game like this, where you can constantly reshape and remold things. And even then, you know, as much as I enjoy seamlessness to me is for the second or third playthrough. It's for after I beat the game, after I experienced the full journey. I also didn't mark the maps the first time. Neither did I. I literally have one mark on my whole map. I think I'm just gonna... Shark says imagine marking the map. I mean, I actually think marking the map can be really useful for certain people. I'm also somebody who has done a lot of work in mathematics, so I get the idea of trying to perfect something, to craft it, to make it elegant. One of the things in mathematics that's often talked about is how to make a proof elegant as opposed to brute forcing them. right? So I get the idea and concept behind elegance, but usually you have to go through a lot of struggle to get there. And if like, I couldn't see myself stopping at every mistake. Bill says I had to look away when Tara showed the map. Why? Duke says Stellaris is oddly enough a game designed to take the best plans one might have and totally screw them. I could see that. I think I'm gonna want to go Scalera, Lily, Roxy for this. I need to get status effects on you. Shark says mathematics in my monster sanctuary. Il says I did get 2 math degrees, maybe that's where that comes from. Yeah, I mean I have the degree also, but like... Il looked away because they realized that I didn't mark my map. They didn't mark their map. No, I love proofs and stuff, but you have to muddle through it for a long time first. That doesn't mean starting over. That means building on top of the mistakes. I feel very in trouble right now with this fight. I get that, Il, with loving math and being unsure if you, quote, loved it or love it currently. That makes way too much sense to me. See, Duke, the reason why Il has 2 math degrees is because he made a mistake in, they made a mistake in the middle of one, and they had to go back and get the whole degree over again. I'm sorry. Phil said that's great to hear. Comment was for the thing you said earlier, not the joke. I mean, yeah. I loved mathematics, I don't necessarily love how some mathematicians view the world. I think that's where I'm sitting ill. Some mathematicians look at the world in a very closed way that doesn't necessarily work with how I view the world. Sounds relatable. Yeah, I figured it would. Like, there's a lot of cloistering oneself into a room and just looking at, quite frankly, what they would define as the beauty and perfection in the world, rather than looking at the world as it is. There's a desire to look at the pureness of mathematics and look at the essence of both the language of the universe, as opposed to acknowledging that there's an outside world where people struggle every day. And I've seen that far too often. And Shark says, don't get me started on economists. The fact that you understand what I'm talking about, ill. Also, hello and welcome, Sam. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Duke says, I don't think I would ask a mathematician how they view the world. They don't study the world. They would completely disagree with you, Duke. They would say they study the world more perfectly and beautifully than anyone else. They would make comments like... Duke says they can disagree all they like, I'll stuff them in a locker. I'm a math person and so is ill. I don't think you're gonna be stuffing either of us in a locker. Shark says it's very elitist. There's an essence of that to it. There's a certain level of truth to the fact that they are working in a theoretical plane where they are talking about the beauty of numbers and the way that numbers interact with our world. There's a level of understanding where the logical processes that go into mathematics, they believe would often make the world a better place if more people were able to understand the way that numbers influence the world around them. If they were able to think using logic and rational mathematical processes and thinking and open themselves up to that the world would be a better place. However, you ask them about what's going on outside of their building and they won't even recognize the issues around like homelessness or, you know, they won't recognize gender issues or anything. Like, they don't recognize it. It's like it's outside of their purview. You do get the occasional mathematician who is very socialist leaning. And usually they're the ones that decided to look outside and they apply a lot of that logical reasoning to the world around them, and that ends up very much pushing them in a direction that makes them, by necessity, be socialist. Sam says a friend of mine did something similar about math and gender. How so? Duke says, I do agree with some of that, though maybe they could step out of math long enough to learn effective communication, including understanding people and where they're coming from. Ill says Einstein was a socialist. Correct, but Einstein also wasn't a mathematician, he was a physicist. Theoretical physicist, in a lot of ways, but not necessarily a mathematician. Math was a tool for Einstein, not his field of study. What I will say is that some of the edges of mathematical research get so intrinsically, like, so laser focused at hypothetical realities that one mathematician cannot communicate with another mathematician because of how hyper-focused some of the realities they're exploring are. And while some of them occasionally do have theoretical applications to things like physics and the world around us, there's a lot of it that may never have a factor in our physical world, and a lot of them really refuse to acknowledge that possibility or don't even care. That's the gist of it, really. Sam says, I'm drawing a blank on their channel name right now. It was an essay that used math to show the validity of non-binary gender. I'd be really fascinated to see how there could be any sort of mathematical proof of non-binariness, because that doesn't even register as making sense to me. Without seeing it. Like, that's not how I see things. So Sam, if you ever do find the link, feel free to pop it in the Discord. I'll take a look at it. But I don't even understand how somebody would use mathematics to prove non-binary genders are valid. They're just valid. I feel like there's better social arguments than mathematical ones. Zero says it's an issue with most fields of science, though. That's true. You're not wrong. More than 2 isn't binary, so NBs are mathematically valid. There's your proof right there. Right, let me go turn in that rune shard to Will. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Phil says, felt great to listen to that, Tara. I'm glad I was able to hit on that, because that's something I have dealt with and experienced for more of my time than I would have liked. And it's why I didn't just get a degree in mathematics. It's why I couldn't just focus in that one field. Like, it didn't register. There's no way we can unlock the runestone's power without that missing shard. Is this the missing runestone shard? Oh, that must be exactly it. Let's complete the runestone using this runestone shard. Now let me quickly translate to complete the rune spell. Ah yes, in our language it means, Great Wotan, grant us Siegfried's strength. So we're doing this whole... Okay. So that we may walk through the fire unscathed. Shirk says Tara be doing math though. I do be doing math. Based on what we just heard, we can assume something big has happened. That must have been the spell. Seems like the spell works in any language. Interesting, huh? Good job, Will. Thank you for your help. Don't mention it. In fact, I think I'd like to stick around and see what else we can find here. I think that, that's what my Spectre Wolf would have wanted me to do, so... We're still gonna get back your familiar, Will. It's just a matter of time. I know. Anyway, what I meant to say is I shouldn't stop being a monster keeper. That wouldn't help anyone. See you around. I'm curious to explore this cave. I got a feeling this place, a place like this would be perfect to hide another sanctuary token. I'm sure we'll find another sanctuary token here. Thanks to Will's help. Let's go. Alright. I just want to know how we somehow ended up in the middle of, things about Wotan and Siegfried in the middle of Monster Sanctuary. You're not familiar with Wotan and Siegfried. Are you familiar with Odin? It's Ragnarok time, baby. You're not wrong. Also, I told you I'd make that jump. Odin, Thor, and Loki. Yeah, Wotan is just Odin in it's the same mythos, basically. Odin, for whom Wednesday is named. You're not wrong. Oh, look at these happy little blobs. That one I can't reach. That's a Charizard. The fuck? I can't fight Charizard? Let's use some skill points. I'm gonna have to fight Charizard. I definitely want Healing Wave level 2. I want that. I did not look up the girl in red, though. Zero says, Norse mythology is cool, but have you tried a mythology that isn't commonly used to glorify and justify white supremacy? Okay, I am going to say this right now. It is immensely frustrating to most people who actually do follow Norse mythology and have ties and connections to Norse mythology that white supremacists use the Norse mythology and stuff to further their ends and goals. Any actual follower of Odin is usually very, very angry and frustrated with that white supremacy narrative. It has been co-opted into the white supremacy narrative. It does not come from that. In fact, if I know the original myth as well as I think I do, Odin's spear is actually even said to come from areas that are outside of the purview of white supremacy. So he clearly valued the craftsmanship of those who came from outside. Yeah, I'm not. Also, hello, Imagination Scene. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Jaguar says, why was Norse mythology co-opted by white supremacists? Ooh, that's a whole, Duke says, I'd love to see more done with Mesopotamian mythologies. There's some cool stuff there. Anything Mesopotamian, exists. Babylonia, Mesopotamia, and all of that, a lot of it is brought into the Egyptian stuff. There's a lot of cross-referencing stuff throughout all that. Also, a lot of the Mesopotamian and Babylonian stuff end up being demonized within biblical stuff, which makes that very complicated. Also, we don't have a strong historical record, as far as I know, of that, the specifics there. And there's also a lot of archaeological stuff that often depicts a lot of those deities, especially if they're in any way presenting feminine, as, quote, fertility goddesses, because there's that whole issue in archaeology where every woman deity is a fertility goddess. Southeast Asian mythology would be great too. So the connection between white supremacy and and Norse mythology is actually tied to literal Nazis. Like, yeah, as Duke says to Jaguar, Germany and the Nazis took it on because the North German deities from before Christianity was a very close cousin, and Norse was the best that there was decent records on. Okay, so there's more to it than that. The Norse peoples were considered to be, quote, purer because they fit the appearance of the Aryan, the quote-unquote Aryan leader, because of the blonde hair and all of that. So they took people in the Nordic region, and they started putting them even on a higher plane sometimes than people from German descent. It's a very bizarre thing that happens, where a lot of them are seen as the direct descendants of Odin, and it's just a really frustrating thing, and it all comes from oh god, I can't think of his name. Who's the one who did the plays? The operas, rather. Wagner. It's Wagner. Wagner himself was probably somewhat anti-Semitic, but was not, like, straight up Nazi, like, in the sense of, like, wanting to exterminate the Jews, but Wagner's family was. And they saw Wagner's operas as a representation of the German heritage and the Norse heritage, and it... Zero says, I'm also a fan of the cult of Santa Morte. It's a fascinating example of syncretism. Same. Very much same. So I feel you there. Hello and welcome, Gangle. Hope you're having a chillin', lovely Sunday. Gangle says Norse mythology was first co-opted by the Nazis. That's where white supremacists got it. The Nazis in turn picked it up from Wagner's operas and the whole romanticism of the late 1800s. Imagination says early Egyptian script was translated by a Muslim scholar. I remember watching a lecture on it, but I can't find it right now. Still looking. Very true. Let's see, what is Teeth we can give? Life Wave 2, since that seems to be keeping us alive. Healing action also removes 4 harmful stacks. That sounds good. We can do Glory Cast everybody, combo healing. Can do beating level 3. Life overload. Healing actions trigger an additional heal on monster with the lowest. Yes. also heal the monster. That's gonna be really good. I'll take Congeal, yeah. That works. Let's give Calcium some stuff. Calcium hasn't been used in a while. How can I get Calcium to be doing more? See, that I need. Arcane Bolt. I need heads. Let's get debuffs going. When applying a debuff, 40% chance to gain glory. Okay, but how do we get more debuffs on you? I think you can go to Ignite level 3. Why not? We have enough mana for it. Crit damage focus. Critical damage values from equipment increases by 50%. Yeah, we do that. We're gonna want that. Dexterity revival. Whenever a spirit monster in the party applies a buff or debuff, it is shielded by 4% of it. That's so good. Okay. What about Scalera? What can we give you? Mana and mana regeneration values from equipment is increased by 30%. That's nice. We want that because more hits means more yeah, we can get you an age stack. That's good. When an enemy burns, 40% chance to... Yes, that's more debuffs. Power of every consecutive hit during an ability is increased by 5%. We're gonna want that probably next. Actually, I think I prefer that over the aging. Yeah, there we go. Gangle says the 1800s saw a romantic period that glorified the Norse gods in that era. So it started out as romantic, nostalgic, longing for the past, and those ideas went into Wagner's opera setting. Nazis saw all that and thought, wow, we used to be cool. Basically. Duke says the Nazis were never very smart. Fascists never are by nature, by the nature of the ideology, but they're ruthless and occasionally clever. Every attack triggers an additional hit to 35% of magic value. Yes, we like that. You can do random debuffs. See how that works, and